Welcome to Adaptive IELTS. Today we'll explore the word compensate, a versatile verb that's particularly useful in IELTS writing and speaking tasks. This word is essential when discussing economic adjustments, workplace scenarios, and balancing different factors in academic contexts. Let's start with pronunciation. Compensate is pronounced as compensate. Break it down with me. Comp, stressed, pen, sate, like sate with a T. Practice with this sentence. The company will compensate employees for overtime work. Notice how we emphasize comp at the beginning. Understanding the meaning is crucial for IELTS success. Compensate means to make up for something, to provide equivalent value, or to counterbalance. In academic contexts, it often refers to providing something to offset a loss or deficiency. Compensate appears in several forms. As a verb, present, they compensate for the loss. Past tense participle, compensated, the damage was compensated. Present participle, compensating, they are compensating for the delay. Noun form, compensation, she received compensation for the injury. To vary your vocabulary, consider these alternatives. Make up for, informal. Offset, formal. Reimburse, financial contexts. Recoup, formal. Counterbalance, academic. For writing task 2, sophisticated alternatives include atone for and redress. Use compensate in various contexts. Financial, the insurance will compensate for the damages. Workplace, extra hours are compensated with additional pay. Academic, one factor can compensate for another in this equation. General, her kindness compensated for his rudeness. Let's boost your natural fluency with these powerful word combinations. Common collocations include compensate for something, compensate with something, compensate someone for something, fully compensate, partially compensate, compensate adequately, compensate properly, compensate effectively. Writing task 1. The graph shows how different factors compensate for each other in the economic model. Writing task 2. While technology can compensate for some limitations in traditional learning, it cannot fully replace face-to-face interaction. Speaking part 2. The support I received from my colleagues compensated for the challenges I faced. Speaking part 3. Governments must find ways to compensate for the economic impact of pandemics. Now it's your turn to practice. Complete these sentences. 1. The company promised to blank employees for the extra work. Natural processes can blank for human impact on the environment. 3. She tried to blank for her lack of experience with hard work. 4. The new policy aims to blank for previous shortcomings. 5. Higher prices may blank for reduced demand. Answers: compensate, 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 compensate. Your homework: 1. Write 3 sentences using compensate in different contexts such as finance, work, and education. 2. Find an article discussing how companies compensate employees and summarize its key points. 3. Create a short paragraph about how one factor can compensate for another in your field of study. Here are some strategic tips to boost your IELTS score. In writing task 2, use compensate when discussing balanced arguments or economic adjustments. In speaking part 3, use it to demonstrate understanding of complex relationships. Remember to vary your usage with different patterns and collocations. Today we've explored the word compensate in detail. This versatile verb will help you discuss adjustments, balances, and reimbursements effectively in your IELTS exam. Keep practicing with the exercises and tips provided to enhance your score.